Have you ever wondered about the history of Lodi, California? Let's dive into it starting from the mid-19th century. This charming city traces its roots back to a time when pioneers such as John M. Burt and George Westgate ventured west and founded Lodi. What made this land so attractive, you ask? Well, it was the fertile soil and the close proximity to waterways that drew these settlers in, offering a promising future for agriculture. The early settlers recognized the potential of the land, with its rich soil perfect for cultivating a variety of crops. The abundance of fresh water from nearby rivers made it an ideal spot for settlement and farming. With these natural resources at their disposal, the settlers laid the foundation of a community that would soon flourish. This initial development laid the groundwork for Lodi's future growth. But this was just the beginning of the fascinating journey that shaped Lodi into the vibrant city it is today. From its early days, Lodi's destiny was intertwined with grapes and wine. As the mid-19th century drew to a close, Lodi's landscape began to transform. A wave of German and Italian immigrants, brimming with the knowledge and traditions of their homelands, arrived in Lodi. They found in this fertile land a canvas for their dreams and ambitions. They planted vineyards, introducing grape cultivation and winemaking to the region. These vineyards, with their rows of vines reaching for the California sun, were not just a symbol of progress. They marked the beginning of what would become Lodi's rich wine heritage. Yet, the vineyards were not the only significant development in Lodi during this period. The arrival of the Central Pacific Railroad in the 1870s marked another turning point in Lodi's history. The railroad, with its iron veins stretching out across the country, brought with it a promise of growth and accessibility. The railroad's impact extended beyond the mere transportation of people. It provided a vital link for Lodi's flourishing vineyards, facilitating the transportation of agricultural products, notably grapes and wine, to markets beyond the local region. Picture barrels of Lodi's finest wines making their way across the country, introducing palates far and wide to the flavors of this vibrant region. The railroad also brought an influx of new residents, businesses, and opportunities, bolstering Lodi's economy and enhancing its cultural fabric. The interplay between the vineyards and the railroad was a symbiotic relationship that fueled Lodi's growth and shaped its identity. The establishment of vineyards by those visionary immigrants, coupled with the arrival of the Central Pacific Railroad, was a potent combination. These two developments intertwined, each amplifying the impact of the other, setting Lodi on a path that would see it evolve from a quiet settlement to a bustling, vibrant community. The combination of vineyards and railroads set Lodi on a path to becoming a significant wine-producing region. And this, dear listeners, was just the beginning of Lodi's fascinating journey. Like many wine-producing areas, Lodi faced challenges but also found opportunities for growth. When prohibition came knocking on the door in the roaring 20s, the wine industry in Lodi, like everywhere else, took a massive hit. However, every cloud has a silver lining. With the repeal of prohibition in 1933, Lodi's wine industry resurfaced stronger than ever. Wineries expanded, modernized their operations, and proved to the world that Lodi was still a force to be reckoned with in the wine production arena. But even as the wine industry flourished, Lodi was not one to rest on its laurels. The agricultural sector began to diversify. Sure, wine grapes were still a staple, but the fertile soil and favorable climate of the region saw the introduction of other crops. Cherries, tomatoes, almonds, and more recently, olives for olive oil production, all found a home in Lodi's rich soil. Through resilience and adaptation, Lodi continued to thrive. Albeit as Lodi grew, so did its cultural landscape and economic sectors. The steady influx of people added a rich diversity to the city, infusing it with a unique blend of traditions, cuisines, and art forms. This cultural evolution was paralleled by economic development. While agriculture remained a mainstay, new sectors started to take root. Manufacturing firms sprouted, healthcare facilities expanded, and the allure of Lodi's vineyards and charm started drawing tourists for a choice from near and far. In the heart of the city, a revitalization wave swept through the downtown area, ushering in a vibrant mix of businesses, eateries, and attractions. But as Lodi thrived, it never lost sight of its responsibility towards the environment. The city adopted sustainable practices, promoted renewable energy, and encouraged eco-friendly farming, ensuring its growth didn't come at Mother Nature's expense. Lodi's history is a testament to community resilience, agricultural prowess, and a forward-thinking mindset.